guys, welcome back to yet another video on our channel. Please excuse the fact that I sound all blocked up and congested, because I am. I still have a disease, you know, the flu, a cold, the plague, zombie apocalypse virus, who knows. I will just know that I am hopefully on the improve now, so I should be sounding back to my normal annoying self at any time. Now the reason why we're here today is because we are looking at Zendure. Now, as you can see, this is not the product that we're here to talk about, but this is one I already own. This has been a mainstay in my tech bag for a very long time. Now, this has got 4 USB ports. It can charge 4 devices at the same time. Charges via micro USB. You push this little button here. It gives you a nice little LED display to let you know just how much juice is left. Now, I've used this one for about 3 years now, and I have battered it, kicked it, destroyed it, blown it up, fed it to a couple of cows, and it is still working. These things are incredibly well built. They are incredibly decent value for money. So imagine my surprise when I got an email from Zendure themselves asking if I was going to be attending the CES in Vegas recently. Now, I would have sold my girlfriend, my mum, and pretty much anyone else that was up for sale on eBay to make that trip. However, I couldn't arrange it in time, so sadly I had to miss it. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to feature their stuff on my channel, and I'm a huge supporter of them. I kind of have like a borderline stalker relationship with them. I love their products, so the reason why we're here today is to talk about this one. Now, this is the Zendure X6 portable battery bank. Now, what makes this one special from all of the others is this is a 5-port USB-C hub. Now, so obviously you can charge 5 devices at the same time. It's a 20,100 milliamp battery. It's got a 45 watt power delivery and quick charge 3.0. Now that's a lot of information to take in 5 seconds. However, what stands out the most for me on this one is this is pass-through charge compatible. So basically, while this is charging, you can charge other devices from it. Now that basically makes this one look like an antique to me now. This one will probably be, you know, shoved in the drawer somewhere. This is probably going to be the one that goes with me everywhere. Now, bear in mind, you're talking about, this is £88.99 on Amazon at the moment, so it's definitely not the cheapest, by far. You can find cheaper alternatives. However, you will not find one cheaper that has the same build quality, same protections built in, that offers the same features at this kind of a level. So the one thing I must say that I really do like about these Zendure power banks is the fact that they are built lighter and smaller than any other power banks. Now, I have some upstairs that are obviously USB Type-C, they're power delivery, but they are much longer in size and they are much fatter and they are much heavier. Whereas these are designed to fit in smaller places. I mean, as you can see with this, I mean, that's a 20,000 milliamp charger there, and yeah, it's the size of a smartphone. I mean, yeah, it's a bit wider, but that doesn't really matter. As long as it's not bulky, you can store it. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to crack this open, have a look at it. So we'll do that now. Comes very well packaged, I must say. Get that out of the way. It's very well presented. I didn't even know it did that. That's quite nice. So as you can see, that's the actual power bank behind there. So let's get it out of the box. This is not going to be like the Power Beat 3 video where I completely messed it up. I'll insert that clip here.
After all of my effort, I have just realised they do a nice little rip tab there.
Oh look, they've even added a nice little pull-out tab for morons like me that don't know how to open boxes. So set that over there for now. See, again, attention to detail. They've even added that little flap there to stop it from falling out. I'm sure if you put enough force in it, it would. Props to you guys. Okay, so just set that down there and see what else is in the box. So we've got all of the paperwork and warranty stuff there. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Again, more paperwork. We don't need none of that. So they've even labelled the top of the box there that says cables are up there. So there's the cable. Now what we do, we get rid of the box. We don't need any of that rubbish for now. So, as you can see, these two stacked up side by side. Do you see what I mean? It's keeping in the same DNA, but it's slightly different. The edges are rounded. I mean, the width and the size, near enough the same. You know, they're keeping within the DNA of the original. I like it. So, very simple Zendure brand in there. The button to check the LED light at the front there. So we've got the USB ports there. So we've got USB 2.0 there. We've got that one over there which says Zen Plus. So I'll have to read the instructions that I just threw over there. We've got Zen Plus and the hub, and then Zen Plus and hub. So I'm assuming if you want to do it in hub mode where you're charging this and other devices, you would plug them into the two ones at the bottom there. So obviously it's telling me I've got 100% juice left. So weight is actually quite light, quite decent. I like this subtle white colouring, very nice, very clean. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a little fiddle with it, figure out how it works, and then we'll come. Okay, so I've had a little nosy, a little play around with the features, and I've got to say I am drooling over this thing now more than I actually was in the first place. So as you can see, I've got a little spider's web of devices charging here. I've got the Osmo Mobile 2 over there charging. I've got the DJI Pocket. I've got my missus's phone, my iPad 12.9 inch, all hooked up to the bank, and it's charging nicely, as you can see there. So while it's doing that, I'm just going to give you some more information as to what this thing actually has to offer. There's way more than I actually thought. I mean, the USB, the pass-through mode I thought was the most important, but turns out there's more. So this has got a USB hub mode H. Now I'll give you some more information on that. So basically, I'll read out what it actually says in the description so you get a full understanding of this. The X6 comes with a USB hub mode compatible with USB 2.0 that provides data transfer functions over its two USB-A ports. When you connect the USB-C hub port to the USB-C port of your compatible laptop, you can seamlessly charge your device as well as sync and manage your files with the two USB-A ports. Double press the power button and the X6 will enter the USB hub mode, displaying a H icon. Double press again to turn it off. So basically, when this bad boy is charging your device, as far as I understand it, you can also run this as a hub, obviously syncing data from like thumb drives or hard drives to your actual laptop, which is insane. We will try that in a moment. Charge X. X6 is the most unique USB-C power bank on the market that can charge an almost unlimited range of low-power devices such as smartwatches, Beats wireless earphones, Fitbit fitness band, and more. Now your wearable device will never run out of power again in the wild. Simply press and hold the power button for 3 to 5 seconds. X6 will enter X charge mode and display an X icon. Hold again to turn it off. Now, this is the feature that I like the most. The X6 upgraded pass-through charging includes a USB UPS feature. There is no power interruption when the X6 switches between pass-through and battery mode, making it ideal for applications such as security systems, microcontrollers, home automation, network storage, backup power for Wi-Fi routers, Raspberry Pi programming computers, and much, much more. So, what you take away from that is if you've got this connected to a power source via a wall outlet or something like that, and the device is plumbed into this, as soon as this gets to the point where it can no longer power that device, it will automatically start drawing power from the socket into the bank and then feeding it directly through into your device, which means there'll be no cuts, no loss. Say for example you're running a security camera, there will be absolutely no loss to that footage because it will do that in real time. So you don't lose any recordings, you don't lose any data, and there's no interruptions, which personally I think it's bloody fantastic. And the £88 price tag they're asking for this is well worth it, in my opinion, just for that feature alone. I mean, if you was running a security camera off of this, you'd be set. You'd never have to worry about it. As you can see, it's powering all of these devices right now. But what we're going to do is I'm going to change all of this now, plumb it into my MacBook Pro, and see just how we get on. Hi guys, so as we can see, we've now got my MacBook out. I just want to, my MacBook is at 100% charge, as you can see. But if this does actually power the MacBook, obviously we will get the charge notification to let us know that it is receiving power. So into the Type-C port just there, and then very simply we just plug it into the side of the MacBook. And as you just heard, there is the ding to let us know that it is charging. Now, in the paperwork, it says USB hub mode. Now, my understanding, which obviously you can see in the description there, if you can actually read that, it says you got USB hub mode. You could use the two bottom ports there, as you can see, because they say Zen/hub. Now, in my mind, you should be able to use those ports as obviously like a USB hub for your actual MacBook. Now, this could be relatively easy for you, because if you are like myself, who use a MacBook for many different things, and you also need dongles, this could be like a two-in-one solution, you know. And it's actually a cheaper method because, you know, you get to power your MacBook and two USB hubs without actually having to cart around dongles. Could be a thing. So what we're going to do, I'm going to plug in one of my little external hard drives here and see if it actually comes up on the screen. So what I'm going to do is take the cable, obviously, and I'm going to plug it into one of the little hub ports just there. Make sure you plug it into one that actually says hub, otherwise obviously it won't work. And now it says in the description to just double tap that button twice, and you should see a H come up on the screen. So there's the H icon to let us know. And now we will see, is the hard drive receiving power? Yep, by the flashing green light. And now we will see if it comes up on the screen. It's like the generation game. Dun, 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 dun. Will it show up? Takes a while, obviously, because this is a 2.5 inch mechanical hard drive, not an SSD, so it might take some time for it to show up. And, oh, yep, there it is. MacBook Drive. So as you can see, you can use this power bank as an external power source and obviously a USB hub as well. That is fantastic. I wasn't actually aware of that when I received this in the post, so that's a good start. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this hub out with me, take it to work with me, see what I think, and then I'll share my thoughts at the end of the video. Stick around. Okay guys, so I've had a little bit of time now to fiddle around with the actual battery bank and take it to work with me, take it out, see what I think of it. This thing is just incredible. I mean, you could say that the £88 price tag for it, you know, a little bit extreme, but to be honest with you, you're getting an exceptional build quality, a device that is not only there to power your low powered devices like your Bluetooth speakers, your headphones, blah blah blah, but it's also there to charge your MacBook. You know, I mean, I've charged my MacBook Pro off it. I've charged my Microsoft Go, Surface Go from it. I've charged pretty much most of my devices. My iPad Pro 12.9 inch, iPad Pro 11 inch, and it's done it all. The extra added bonus of obviously the fact that you can put it into hub mode. I also ran out of battery on it last night, and I tried the pass-through. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it on camera, but again, it works very well. It just draws power into the bank, charges the bank, and then puts power from the bank back into your device. There is no interruption in it. It just works. It's just incredible. For £88, yes, it's a steep price, but you know what? I highly recommend these. Quite frankly, I will actually be looking into getting some more products from Zendure because they just offer something that other companies don't at the moment. They're taking battery banks and they're just making them way more versatile. I didn't even need to take a USB-C hub with me out the other night because I had it with me here. I just connected that to my MacBook, used the two USB ports on there. Less clutter, less cabling, and just did it. It just worked. So I personally, I give this a 10 out of 10 for quality, for service, what it offers you for the price. I mean, the cable that comes with it as well. I kept it inside this little bag because obviously it was very useful. But as you can see, It's a braided cable, Type-C on one end, USB 3.0 on the other. But look, I mean, look, again, I can't specify. I mean, they're just offering things that other companies don't at the moment. And yeah, it's just, I mean, I'm a bit biased because I've been a fan of Zendure ever since I had this one. So naturally, I'm gonna be a bit of a fan. But if anybody in the comment section does try one of these for themselves, do share their experience with me. I'd love to know what you guys think. I am a big fan, and I highly do recommend the X6. Keep an eye out if you're interested in any more Zendure videos, because I will be looking into some of their other products, and hopefully we can get some more products in from them to review and to show off. But this is the X6. I highly recommend it. The Amazon link will be in the description below. The Zendure official store link will also be in the description below. If you've got any comments, or if you want to know any more about it, or if you need any more information, or if there's something that we missed that you'd like to know, please feel free to ask us in the comments below. We always try our best to respond, so that's where you'll find us. Hopefully we'll have some more products to share with you soon from these guys, but until then, we'll see you in the next video. Be lucky.